Hello everyone. So today we will be exploring the exotic invertebrate section in Wellington, New Zealand, the Wellington Zoo. Man, I love New Zealand. It's such a chill country, man. It's like you go, everyone's so chill and nice. So this is the Wellington Zoo's invertebrate section. So first up, we have got some stick insects. Now these guys, I kinda a little bit creeped out with them, but they still look pretty cool. Look at the size of it compared to my hands. It's quite big. Keep your eyes peeled because they are around and you probably can't see them. Very, very perfectly camouflaged. Next up, we have got, what are these? Migratory locusts. I think these ones are the locusts that you see in movies where they come in a swarm and they just eat and destroy everyone's crops. So I think these are it. We don't experience these in our country, so yeah, I'm guessing these are the ones that are responsible. So these are Madagascan day geckos. Okay, maybe not just invertebrates. There are some vertebrates here as well, some geckos, and they have very, very nice little captions over here. Very, very cool. Got some praying mantis pictures, very cute. Glass lizards. You may think they're snakes, but no. They actually can blink their eyes, I think. Can they? I think there's one thing that differentiates them from snakes. I can't quite remember. You can search it up on Google. We've got geckos over here. Very, very infamous for dropping their tails when they're afraid. But this is not a gecko in this enclosure. This is a Bolivian blue-legged tarantula. So you can see the webbings. I love them when they do their mat webs because that's pretty much like tripwire. A bug comes towards it, steps on the tripwire, triggers the tarantula, and whoop-pow, the tarantula comes out. So if you look into the burrow over there, you can just a little bit see a little glimpse of its abdomen and some of its leg. Next up, we have got the emperor scorpion. Sorry for the footage because like it's through glass, so we can't really see it with all the reflections and all. Got emperor scorpions around. I like the enclosure. They put all the moss. Just looks very, very realistic and naturalistic. We've come to the more tarantula section, I think. Big and bold. Very, very big and bold. But they're just like teddy bears of the spider world. Peruvian pink toes. Okay, these are the extra teddy bears. Pink toe tarantulas. They're just so freaking cute. Where are you going to find them? Obviously in the trees. So you can see the webbing over there. Inside, there's the Peruvian pink toe. Okay, so we've got the Goliath bird eater. I think this is the blondie, because the sturmy is the Burgundy Goliath, if I'm not mistaken. Goliath bird eaters, they are the heaviest tarantula species, heaviest spider species, in fact. And yeah, apophyses are the leggiest. They get about 13 inches. Blondie is about 12. Excuse me, ladies. We have got some more very, very interesting some images over here, some drawings, it's nice. And then in here we have got, oh no, not the sand substrate, the Mexican red knee tarantula, Brachypelma hamori. Used to be Smithy, but now hamori. But yeah, not a big fan of the sand substrate. Yeah, they don't really come from the desert where it's like full sand, but I mean, it is what it, ooh, it's attacking the locust. Let's see what happens. Come on, girl. Wow, if we get this on camera, that'll be so freaking cool. Okay, the locust is kind of backing out. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, let's go. You want it? Yeah? Man, brachypelmas are very, very like, especially the smithies. I mean, not smithies, the hamoris. They're very, very, I don't know, like kind of picky when it comes to food based on my experience. I used to keep them, not anymore because they require license and permits and all. But as you can see, they're quite finicky when it comes to food. They're not like those Theraphos or Blondie apophyses, the Geniculatas, which go like kaboom when they see food. These guys, they're just like, yeah. Anyways, moving on. I like all the writings on these enclosures. Very, very interesting and nice for children when they come and see. We've got the Brazilian black, which is the Grammostola pulchra. That's a big one. Very, very majestic big one. That's not the biggest they get though. They get about 8 inches. I have a very, very big female, 7+ inches. Yeah, we've got a locust over here, which obviously she did not eat. Pulchras are also something like the Smithies. When they get bigger, when they get older, they tend to lay off of food as compared to when they are little babies, because when they're little babies, juveniles, they are also ferocious eaters. But once they get like this size, yeah, they're kind of laid back and just chill. But still, regardless, very, very beautiful species, and I love when pulchras are big and majestic. I mean, that's the same for every tarantula, right? To be continued. I guess more tarantulas are coming. Looks like I'm gonna have to come back to Wellington again in the near future. Look at this. Oh my gosh. That's the biggest tarantula I've ever seen. Blondie. Bigger than a blondie. Oh, look at that. So freaking, I would love to have this in my tarantula room, in my garden, in my house. I'd just love to have that. Blue tongue skinks. Okay, so over here we have got some wet specimens. I do have wet specimens as well. I've done a video on that a couple of years ago. You can go check it out. But these are even cooler than my collection. I will do another video on my wet specimen collection. But look at this. It's so cool. Big tarantula. So freaking cool, man. And then there's like a human skull. Not sure if that's a replica or a real skull. Monkey. Hey, yo. We've got another tarantula over there. I think that's a Simani? Not sure. I found out what Simani looks like it. Look at this monkey. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, it's a macaque. Macaques are, yeah, they're kind of monkey as well. It's so freaking cool. Wow. Man, I've always been intrigued with wet specimens. They just look freaking cool. A chimp thumb. That's kind of gross, but quite cool at the same time. Because pretty much you can do anything. You can keep anything as a wet specimen and they will not rot for decades. So I think that's pretty cool. Look at these things. Wow. So freaking cool, man. There's so many things. Man, our zoos don't have stuff like this. Love Wellington Zoo. Very, very interesting. Very cool. So I'm definitely gonna have to come back to Wellington very, very soon. Thank you guys for watching.